Welcome back to Advances in Perspective. Today we're taking a closer look at one of the greatest sci-fi TV shows of all time, Buck Rogers in the 25th Century. And what's a great show without great characters? That's why we're counting down the top 5 characters that made this show so memorable and beloved. So buckle up and let's dive in. Number 5. Dr. Huer. Coming in at number 5, we have the wise and level-headed Dr. Huer. As the head of the Earth Defense Directorate, Dr. Huer was the voice of reason and stability in the show. He was the one who brought Buck into the future, and he was always there to offer guidance and support to the team. But Dr. Huer was more than just a mentor figure. He was a brilliant scientist and strategist, using his intelligence and cunning to help solve some of the toughest problems faced by the team. And, despite his calm and collected demeanor, he was also a formidable fighter, always willing to stand up for what was right and defend the people he cared about. Dr. Huer was the heart and soul of the show, and his impact on the world of Buck Rogers in the 25th century cannot be overstated. He was the glue that held the team together, and his presence will always be remembered as one of the greatest contributions to the series. Number 4. Wilma Deering. At number 4, we have the fearless and capable Wilma Deering. As a high-ranking officer in the Earth Defense Directorate, Wilma was the epitome of strength and courage, always leading her team with confidence and determination. But she wasn't just a tough military leader. Wilma was also a complex character, with a strong sense of duty and a deep sense of compassion for those in need. Whether she was piloting a fighter jet or engaging in hand-to-hand combat, Wilma always rose to the occasion and proved herself to be a valuable asset to the team. And, of course, let's not forget about her stunning looks. Wilma was truly a trailblazer for strong female characters in sci-fi television, and her impact on the show cannot be overstated. Number 3. Princess Ardala. At number 3, we have the seductive and cunning Princess Ardala. As the main villain in the first season of the show, Princess Ardala was a force to be reckoned with. Her wit, charm, and cunning made her a formidable opponent for Buck, and her schemes and plots kept audiences on the edge of their seats. But what made Princess Ardala such a great character was her depth and complexity. She was more than just a one-dimensional villain. She was a leader and a ruler, trying to protect her people and her kingdom. And her conflicts with Buck were not just about power, but also about conflicting ideologies and beliefs. Princess Ardala was a character that you loved to hate, and her presence on the show was always electric. Number 2. Twiki. Coming in at number 2 is the lovable and quirky robot, TWK-4, better known as Twiki. Twiki was the comedic relief of the show, and his interactions with the other characters were always a highlight. With his signature biddy 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 catchphrase, Twiki was an instant fan favorite, and his presence helped to lighten up even the tensest of situations. But Twiki wasn't just there for the laughs. He was also a valuable member of the team, using his advanced intelligence and problem-solving skills to help Buck and the rest of the crew on their missions. And despite his small size and cute appearance, Twiki was a formidable force, always willing to put himself in harm's way to protect his friends. Number 1. Buck Rogers. And finally, coming in at number 1, we have the star of the show. Buck Rogers was the main character, and his charisma, bravery, and quick wit made him the perfect hero for the series. Buck was relatable and likable, with a sense of humor that endeared him to audiences. But he was also a complex character, with a tragic backstory and a deep sense of duty. Whether he was piloting a spaceship, battling alien monsters, or saving the world from destruction, Buck was always the epitome of courage and bravery, and he remains one of the most iconic sci-fi heroes of all time. And that's it. We hope you enjoyed this countdown of the top 5 characters in Buck Rogers in the 25th century. From Twiki's humour to Wilma's bravery, from Princess Ardala's cunning to Doctor Hewer's wisdom, these characters all helped to make this show one of the greatest sci-fi TV shows of all time. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you can stay up to date with all the latest content on advances in perspective. And don't hesitate to share your own favourite characters in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and until next time, we'll see you in the future.